Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for another Fabricate Friday video. It's Suzanne here. I have a bigger size box today to show you. I kind of went a little haywire with my punches lately, and I've been playing around with making the scalloped edges for the lips and the inside. And this punch is a new punch that we can get in the catalog. I think it's called a Curvy Trio punch. You get this beautiful, I don't know if you can see that, this beautiful scalloped for cards, and same with this. But then I thought, well, why the heck can't I use it for boxes as well? And of course there's a third one that you can slip a ribbon through. So I'm thinking that this I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, more than some of my punches, but something to think about if you're looking for some decorative edges. Anyway, this is a decent sized box. Let's see, it is 3 by 3 square, and it is 3 1/4 tall. So nice big box. And I affixed the bow on top. Now you'll have to excuse me. This was the what is the designer series paper, that petals stack, and I didn't have the 12 by 12 in the colors that it was coordinating, so I had to use the retired color way. But this was just the example, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to demonstrate with a black cardstock, which is not the greatest to be able to see on the video, but you'll bear with, yeah? Okay, so I needed a piece of cardstock that was 12 by 9, and so on the long side I'm going to score at 2 7/8, 5 3/4, 8 5/8. I always have to count. You can laugh at me if you want. Go right ahead. I don't care. 11 1/2. All right. Short side scoring is 2 inches, 5 5/8. I think I just don't want to screw up, and that's the reason why I have to count. And 8 1/2. So it's a pretty easy build, actually. So we're going to fold and burnish those edges. You can see it really well. Okay, so there's a lip up here and a lip down here. So this is going to be the side, and this is going to be the lip that fits inside the box. So this is the bottom of the box. Okay, so I'm going to take up this square rectangle. You can hear the little baby kitten just crying at me for attention. I'm sorry, they were sleeping when I started this video, and now apparently they have awoken. All right, so that's what you got so far. And then these ones, we are just going to cut straight up. And I can't remember which one is which to wedge in. You don't have to wedge in on these. I sometimes do. Baby kitten, I'm working. I think he thinks that I'm talking to him. All right, so I've wedged in on the sides. So obviously this one's going to be the lid, and this is going to be the flap, and this is going to be the flap. And so we are actually getting rid of this whole section here. But don't let me jump ahead. All right, so as I said before, this one is going to be the lid, and this one we're going to cut straight off because that's the inside of the box. So not the inside of the box, the opening of the box. Okay, and so these two are the flaps as it comes around. You see how it's all fitting together. So I don't know if you've known this about me, but I actually like to sort of cut them off equally. So you saw what I did there. I just sort of folded it in on itself because I want to get equal. And if it's about 3 inches, I'm going to take it by about 1.5, and I'm just cutting straight across. If they're crooked, it like this one is, look at it's crooked. It doesn't really matter as long as they match as far as I'm concerned. So they're both crooked, yay. Okay, that's better. All right, so let's wedge in on those edges just so the box closes just a touch. And I don't think that I'm going to use the punch on the inside flaps. I was just playing around with that example box, but I am going to put it on the lip. And you never know, if I really like it, I might do it, you know, more often. All right, so that's how you just swirl it in there, punch straight down. How cute is that? Okay. Ha ha! I love it. Okay. So now for some adhesive. Where did I put my adhesive? Oh, I left it out. I've been having trouble with my fast fuse lately, and it's driving me nuts. So hopefully today it'll work for me. Okay, let's cross our fingers. Pray to the crafting gods above that my fast fuse comes out. Shocked. Right? Hello. Oh, I should put it. Probably should have put designer series paper on. So I am using the, I can't remember what it's called, paper, designer series paper or pattern paper, and it's called Pretty Petals. And I have used this design. Oh my gosh, it is cute. I love it. And that's the reason why I chose the black cardstock. And this is going to be more of a masculine box. I like to do, you know, one girly, one boy, like. And while I'm talking away and gluing, you're going to want to know the sizes. The pattern paper size will be, you'll need 4 pieces of 2 5/8 by 3 3/8. And you'll need 1 for the lid. So it doesn't matter, I suppose. You kind of want it to go, I think, and maybe this is just all my opinion, but if the pattern is going this way, I kind of like it to continuously wrap around, and it's going to be clashing with the back, but that's okay. Did I say the size? Probably not, I forgot. 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. You would have figured it out shortly. You don't have to write anything down. Everything's on the blog, sunstampin.com. Oh, cute. Okay, so I always make sure that especially when I'm adhering a box like this, I want to make sure that it's square so that I can put the bottom together. So obviously this is going to be the front, so this flap goes down at the very last. These two are the sides. We've wedged them in so that they fit nicely. So this one is going to come first, and then this one's going to come second. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to use Fast Fuse. Oh, did you see what I did there? Oh, and I'm tempting my fate with the Fast Fuse, I tell you. Okay, so I put a little bit of Fast Fuse on the back piece and a little, like right on the edge, so it's going to catch it right about here, and this one's going to catch it right about there. So just making sure that my box is put together underneath so that everything is flush and correct. I like it to be square. There is no going back with Fast Fuse, to be honest. Okay, so now that's done and my jibber jabbing is almost to the end. I wanted to make this a little boyish as opposed to being decidedly girlish with this one. So I thought I would put just a sweet little button on the top. And I never use buttons. I rarely use buttons. So I'm finding that I have a horde of buttons now. Before it was paper and now it's buttons. So I haven't bought any for a while. So I'm just going to use a glue dot, and I'm just going to plunk it right in the center. That is not in the center. Let's try that again. Okay, put it somewhat in the center. I'm shaking my head today. Okay, and I used the Tag Talk punch again, or sorry, stamp set, and I stamped it twice. I stamped once with the basic black, and then a second time with Pacific Point, because that's the blue, and then I just cut out the birthday sentiment so you'll be able to see that it's black and blue. And I thought I would put it sort of cattywampus on the front. So really, if this kind of does look like flowers, but you know, if you squint your eyes a little bit, it just looks like polka dots. So, and you know, it's a kind of a boy version. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me. Check out my blog for the dimensions and everything else you need. In the description bar, you'll find a direct link to my blog post and also direct links to my online store. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you on Monday with a card. Bye.